Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the third lesson of the Arabic Secrets course. In the previous lesson, we learned about the subject pronouns and how to use them, like أنا, نحن, أنت, أنت, أنتما, أنتم, أنتن, هو, هي, هما, هم, and hunna. We also learned their extension that can be added to the verb. For example, فعلت, فعلنا, فعلت, فعلتِ, فعلتما, فعلتم, فعلتن, فعل, فعلت, فعلا, فعلوا, and فعلنا. This lesson is going to be about the object pronouns. So let's get started. Now, like we mentioned in the previous lesson, there are three groups: the first person, the second person, and the third person. This table contains all the Arabic subject pronouns. I will first read them and then do the translation. Ni, ni, na, na, ka, ka, ki, ki, kuma, kuma, kum, kum, kunna, kunna, hu, hu, ha, ha, huma, huma, hum, hum, hunna, hunna. Now, as you can see here, all these are translated and they are grouped by color. Now, let's see how we can use them with verbs. And as you can see here, the translation of these verbs: ساعد, help in the past; يساعد, helping in the present is helping; ساعد, help, which is the imperative. The same with the second verb. أعطى, in the past, gave; يعطي is giving; أعطي means give. We're gonna use the verbs يساعد and يعطي throughout the lesson. We're gonna also have some examples in the three tenses: in the past tense, in Arabic الزمن الماضي, and the present tense, in Arabic الزمن المضارع, and the future tense, in Arabic الزمن المستقبل. And as always, we're gonna start with the past tense. الزمن الماضي. The past form of the verbs ساعد, helped, and give, أعطى. And the rule for making a phrase in the past tense is using the past form of the subject pronouns plus the object pronouns. For example, ساعد means help in the past. ساعدت means you helped. The ta at the end of the verb means that you did the action. And we have learned this in the previous lesson. ساعدتني means you helped me. And as you can see, we have added the ni to the end of the verb. And ni means me. Let's explain it one more time. ساعد means help in the past. ساعدت means that you did the action, so you helped in the past. ساعدتني means you helped me. And this rule applied to all verbs that accept an object pronouns, like in this case, the verbs يساعد and يعطي, which mean give and help. The second example, أعطى means gave in the past. أعطيت means that you gave in the past. Before we continue, there is a little thing here, which is the ya after the ta. أعطى, it becomes أعطي. As you can see here, there is a ya before the t. It was أعطى and now it becomes أعطيت. So there is a ya between the ta and the t. And you might think, why did we add this ya here? In fact, the ya is part of the verb أعطى. As you can see, the last letter of the verb أعطى is alif مقصورة, which is the second type of alif. And therefore, this alif مقصورة becomes a ya when we add the suffix of the subject pronouns. So it becomes أعطيت. If I want to say I gave, and if you want to say you gave, it becomes أعطيت. So أعطيت, you gave; أعطيتني, you gave me. The same rule here, we just add ni to the end of the verb. Next is ساعدتنا. ساعدت, you helped. ساعدتنا, you helped us. The second example, أعطيت, you gave. أعطيتنا, you gave us. Next, ساعدت, I helped. ساعدتك, I helped you. أعطيت, I gave. أعطيتك, I gave you. Next, ساعدت, I helped. ساعدتك, I helped you, for female, as you can see here. أعطيت, I gave. أعطيتك, I gave you, a singular female. Next, ساعدت, I helped. ساعدتكما, I helped you, both. أعطيت, أعطيتكما, I gave you, both. Next, ساعدت, ساعدتكم, I helped you. أعطيت, أعطيتكم, I gave you. Next, ساعدت, ساعدتكن, I helped you, for plural female. أعطيت, أعطيتكن, I gave you, to plural female. Next, ساعدت, ساعدته, I helped him. أعطيت, أعطيته, I gave him. Next, ساعدت, ساعدتها, I helped her. أعطيت, أعطيتها, I gave her. Next, ساعدت, ساعدتهما, I helped them both. أعطيت, أعطيتهما, I gave them both. And it works for male and female. Next, ساعدت, ساعدتهم, I helped them. أعطيت, أعطيتهم, I gave them. Next, ساعدت, ساعدتهن, I helped them. أعطيت, أعطيتهن, I gave them, for female. Now the present tense, الزمن المضارع, is the same rule. We add the suffix of the object pronouns to the present form of the subject pronouns. For example, يساعد means helps or he helps. تساعد means you help. And as you can see here, the ya, the first letter of يساعد, is replaced with ta and a dhamma on it. It became يساعد, and it means you help. We have also learned this in the previous lesson. تساعدني means you help me or you are helping me. تعطي means you give. تعطيني means you give me. Next, تساعد, you help. تساعدنا, you help us. Second example, تعطي, you give. تعطينا, you give us. Next, أساعد, I help. أساعدك, I help you. أعطي, I give. أعطيك, I give you, to a singular male. Next, أساعد, أساعدك, I help you. أعطي, أعطيك, I give you, to a singular female. Next, أساعد, أساعدكما, I help you both. أعطي, أعطيكما, I give you both, to dual male or female. Next, أساعد, أساعدكم, I help you. أعطي, أعطيكم, I give you, to plural male. Next, أساعد, أساعدكن, I help you. أعطي, أعطيكن, I give you, to plural female. Next, أساعد, أساعده, I help him. أعطي, أعطيه, I give him. Next, أساعد, أساعدها, I help her. أعطي, أعطيها, I give her. Next, أساعد, أساعدهما, I help them both. أعطي, أعطيهما, I give them both, to dual male or female. أساعد, أساعدهم, I help them. أعطي, أعطيهم, I give them, to plural male. Next, أساعد, أساعدهن, I help them. أعطي, أعطيهن, I give them, to plural female. Now let's move to the next tense, which is the future tense. الزمن المستقبل. The same rule apply here. We add the suffix of the object pronouns to the end of the future form of the subject pronouns. For example, يساعد helps in the present tense. تساعد means you help. سوف تساعد means you will help in the future tense. Or ستساعد, you will help. تساعد in the present tense, and when you add سوف or sa, the sin, to the first of the verb, then it becomes in the future tense. We have already learned this in the previous lesson, so we're not going to talk about this in this lesson. Now, سوف تساعد, you will help. سوف تساعدني, you will help me. The second example, سوف تعطي, you will give. سوف تعطيني, you will give me. The second line means exactly the first line, but in a different way. ستساعدني, ستعطيني. Next, سوف تساعد, سوف تساعدنا, you will help us. سوف تعطي, سوف تعطينا, you will give us. The second line, ستساعدنا, ستعطينا. Next, سوف أساعد, I will help. سوف أساعدك, I will help you. سوف أعطي, I will give. سوف أعطيك, I will give you. The second line, سأساعدك, سأعطيك, to singular male. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعدك, I will help you. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيك, I will give you. The second line, سأساعدك, سأعطيك, to singular female. Next, سأساعد, سأساعدكما, I will help you both. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيكما, I will give you both. The second line, سأساعدكما, سأعطيكما, to dual male or female. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعدكم, I will help you. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيكم, I will give you. The second line, سأساعدكم, سأعطيكم, to plural male. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعدكن, I will help you. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيكن, I will give you. The second line, سأساعدكن, سأعطيكن, to plural female. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعده, I will help him. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيه, I will give him. The second line, سأساعده, سأعطيه. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعدها, I will help her. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيها, I will give her. The second line, سأساعدها, سأعطيها. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعدهما, I will help them both. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيهما, I will give them both. The second line, سأساعدهما, سأعطيهما, to dual male or female. Next, سأساعد, سأساعدهم, I will help them. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيهم, I will give them. The second line, سأساعدهم, سأعطيهم, to plural male. Next, سوف أساعد, سوف أساعدهن, I will help them. سوف أعطي, سوف أعطيهن, I will give them. The second line, سأساعدهن, سأعطيهن, to plural female. Now, the imperative mood. The imperative mood is only used with the second person pronouns, and in this case, you. But the word you has 5 meanings in Arabic, as we already know, which are أنت, أنتِ, أنتما, أنتم, and أنتن. And in the second column are the suffix of these pronouns, which we will then add them to the end of the verb. Now, the rule for making sentence in imperative mood is by using the imperative form plus the suffix of the second person, and in this case, either ya, alif, waw, and alif, or noon and a fatha on it, plus the suffix of the object pronoun, and in this case, one of these. For example, Sa'id means help. When the second person is a singular male, you could say Sa'id. And when the second person is a singular female, you could say Sa'idi. And for the dual or two people, you could say Sa'ida. And when the second person is a group of male, you could say Sa'idu. And when it's a group of female, you could say Sa'idna. We have also learned this in the previous lesson, so we're not going to talk about this. Instead, we're going to focus on other things, which is how to use the object pronouns with the imperative mood. For example, Sa'id, help. Sa'idni, help me, when you ask a singular male to help you. Sa'idi, help. Sa'idini, help me, when you ask a singular female to help you. Sa'ida, help. Sa'idani, help me, when you ask dual to help you. Sa'idu, help. Sa'iduni, help me, when you ask group of male to help you. The last one, Sa'idna, help. Sa'idnani, help me, when you ask a group of female to help you. Next, Sa'idna, Sa'idina, Sa'idana, Sa'iduna, Sa'idnana. And all these mean in English, help us. But in Arabic, first you need to know what kind of person you are asking before you ask. Is it male, female, two, group of male, or a group of female? So the first one is for a singular male, the second one is for a singular female, the third one is for dual, both, doesn't matter if they are female or male or mixed. The fourth one is for group of male, and the last one for group of female. Next, Sa'idu, Sa'idi, Sa'ida, Sa'iduhu, Sa'idnahu. And they mean help him. Next, Sa'idha, Sa'idiha, Sa'idaha, Sa'iduha, Sa'idnaha. And these mean help her. Next, Sa'idhuma, Sa'idihima, Sa'idahuma, Sa'iduhuma, Sa'idnahuma. And all these mean help them both. Next, Sa'idhum, Sa'idihim, Sa'idahum, Sa'iduhum, Sa'idnahum. And all these mean help them for plural male. Next, Sa'idhunna, Sa'idihinna, Sa'idahunna, Sa'iduhunna, Sa'idnahunna. And all these mean help them for plural female. Now the next example would be with the verb أعطي, and that means give in English. أعطني, when I ask a singular male to give me. أعطيني, when I ask a singular female to give me. أعطياني, when I ask both, two people, to give me. أعطوني, when I ask group of male to give me. أعطنني, when I ask group of female to give me. Now all the other examples have the same order. The first word is when asking a singular male, and the second word when asking a singular female, and the third word when asking dual or two people, and the fourth word when asking group of male, and the last word when asking a group of female. Now the second example without translation. أعطنا, أعطينا, أعطيانا, أعطونا, أعطننا. And all these mean give us. Next, أعطه, أعطيه, أعطياه, أعطوه, أعطنه. And all these mean give him. Next, أعطها, أعطيها, أعطياها, أعطوها, أعطنها. And this means give her. Next, أعطهما, أعطيهما, أعطياهما, أعطوهما, أعطنهما. And this means give them to dual, female or male. Next, أعطهم أعطيهم أعطياهم أعطوهم أعطنهم. And this also means give them, but to plural male. Next, أعطهن أعطيهن أعطياهن أعطوهن أعطنهن. Also means give them, but to plural female. Now, that's it for this lesson. I hope you guys like the content, and if you have any question, please contact me on this page. See you soon. أراكم قريبا إن شاء الله.